What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Plug. Today, we are so excited to have longtime friend and creative genius Cam Toner on the show. You may know Cam as the man behind Organic Playing Cards. Cam, how you doing, man?
Cam,
I'm doing fantastic.
We miss you, buddy.
We miss you too. You don't have the beard anymore. Like you're like a whole new person, Tyler.
I know
look at those
it's
dimples this guy has. He has like dimples the size of craters, man.
I don't know what that's all about. Those are my smile lines.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about
Oh, Cam. Yeah, I was gonna say I got like one here. Cam's got fucking giant ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, McKenna, my fiance, also has huge dimples. Our kids are gonna be like just huge dimples.
Oh my god, love it, absolutely love it. Cutest card owner we know. There you go. And you got a nice little new setup behind you too, man.
I do. I got a new setup. Everything's it's all shiny. You know,
Looks good.
lights, so
Yeah,
It
lighting's
looks
great.
good. So, we're here, of course, for the upcoming Roasters playing cards. Which, dude, you've been like talking about getting out of not out of, but transitioning into new things lately. And
Right.
Roasters is the second kind of iteration of a non-coffee or non-fruit deck, correct? Is coffee technically a fruit?
it's the seed of a fruit technically.
Okay.
Technically, but
Baby
like,
steps, it's fine.
Right, yeah. So like again, I feel like I've talked on like a different plug before that like eventually, I mean, we're running out of fruits. You
Yeah.
know?
No, you're not.
Eventually
No,
we
you're
want to
not.
start like expanding even more into like different things like shuckers with vegetables, but like most vegetables are green, you know, so like we're kind of moving in different directions of like trying to do more food objects as well, because it really goes with our whole theme. And I mean,
Nice.
technically anything's organic, you know.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's grown without pesticides and all that fun stuff, you're good to go. Or with organic pesticides only. So, dude,
Right.
so Roasters though, this is a fun take, and I'm really excited for this deck. We've obviously seen a few sneak peeks of the back design, and it looks great. It's a little bit of a deviation from the previous OPC styling. It's got a little more flair to it, which I think is awesome. How are you feeling about it?
Oh, I love it. I like when we were first, you know, making the designs, I didn't just want it to be a brown back. Like I thought that like, especially with Latte, like the Latte art just fit so well.
Yeah.
And ever since Shuckers, I was like, okay, like we're gonna have more back designs where it's kind of like the mixture of like, you know, back in the day OPC and like this new kind of like style. So this is kind of like the in-between for people. So if people were
Right.
really thrown off by Shuckers, like this is a nice kind of happy medium where there is a back design other than just the, you know, the fruits, the mirrored, you know. But
Yeah, it's fun. And not only that, but dude, the trailer for the deck is so good. I'm so psyched you brought Maggie in on that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Maggie
There's
was
some
freaking
magic.
It was a different trailer too. Like I very
so
much
good.
enjoyed having more of a magician than a cardist. Like, I mean, she's also freaking phenomenal at cardistry.
Yeah. I mean, she's just dope.
Right. Oh, exactly. Yeah. And I very much enjoy like trying to get like smaller creators out to be in things. Like, not saying that Maggie is small, but like instead of, you know, asking Matt Fox to come out or like
Yeah.
Linus, asking people that are, I think, the future of our community to like take part in the OPC, like, you know, operations and kind of like invite them into the OPC fam. So
Yeah. I mean, I think Maggie is on the next level. So, you know, to see you bring her in was really dope.
oh, she's super talented. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
She should
no
be way
question.
bigger than what she is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no
for
question
sure.
about it. No
No.
question about it, man. So, for anyone wondering, Roasters are going to be dropping on May 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they are going to have an early bird special on the price as well. They're going to be going for $8.95, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that, because obviously with most OPC decks, the retail goes up after the first 72 hours to $12 if they
Even
make it that far.
though the deck doesn't make it for the first 24
Yeah,
hours.
you know, I'm not going to jinx it or anything, but I have a feeling these will sell well. So I dig it, man. I love the way you've approached it. Like you said, the latte art just fit so perfectly, and it still was a nice combination of that mirrored design with the coffee beans. I almost wanted to call them coffee nuts there for some reason. I don't know why, but I really like the coffee beans on it. I love the latte art with it. And I like the colors you chose, though. I think that's one of the really big things with it, too, because like you said, you didn't want it to just be a plain brown deck. There's so much depth and fun to it.
Right. Yeah, I really think the quartz turned out super good. Like the quartz just feel super warm to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I like literally see like a cup of coffee when I look at the colors of the quartz, and that was kind of the goal.
I'm a big fan of that, that chocolate and, that mocha dark brown color. I love that color.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the pips are, because we try to like make our pips as different as possible. Because like I think the pips with these colors, if this will focus, just makes sense.
Yeah.
So like the blacks are like a really, really dark brown, and then the reds are like a really like bright, like you use a ton of creamer type brown. So
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I also have to say, when that focused in, the way it caused the lights behind you to like flare up, it almost looked like it haloed you around when you were presenting the cards. Perfectly fitting there. Hey, OPC, some phenomenal decks here. Definitely deserve that angelic choir when being presented for the masses. So as you mentioned, trying to move from the idea of fruit to fruit-related or even food-related ideas, how have you really tried to build that out for the OPC brand? Have you really roadmapped that out, or is it kind of like an interesting mesh going forward between the original fruit and these new ideas?
I kind of want to have both. Like I like I said, we've done a lot of fruits. So like it's kind of hard to like keep some of the lines that we have currently going. Like for instance, like squeezers, I can only think of one other citrus fruit that we've not really done. That would be like a different colorway, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like I want to continue to like have like original like squeezers or snackers, like, oh my gosh, this is like the OPC of old, like this is the same style, it's very familiar, but I also want to work in like new ideas and new concepts and kind of like have it be a journey. I've mapped it out some, like I knew last year that I wanted to like break into doing more of like food style things.
Right.
And I think it works for the brand. I think it works. I think if we keep kind of our clever cap on of, trying to make each deck super unique, but like also fit the brand, I think that we could pretty much do anything we want. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think being able to broaden that horizon for you just makes it more fun, rather than being stuck in this box where it's like, I have to do an apple now, or I have to do a grapefruit, or, I think it allows you more freedom.
Right. And it's awesome when it works. Like, for instance, like roasters, oh my gosh, ER ending, no brainer, right?
Right. Yeah.
But like with avocados, well, like we made a pun out of it, avocados, but like we weren't going to force something that like didn't feel right, So like being as on brand as possible is really important. But I've really been thinking about this for the past year. I mean, I have a whole notes list full of ideas of stuff I want to do in the future. And yeah, I think like OPC, like, yes, we've been making cards for 3 years, which is really weird. Like I was talking with somebody today and like, they were like, when did the first squeezers come out? And I was like, 2018. And then I was like, oh, that was like 3 years ago. Like,
that's
oh my
crazy,
gosh.
man. That's exciting.
Right. And I think we finally, like this last year, hit our stride. So this year, it's really just trying to capitalize on that and grow a bigger community, a bigger, people that just share love for cards, that enjoy what we make. So
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's
I think
awesome.
it's cool that you're bringing in, obviously the magic side of it, which definitely opens it up, I think, for more people that wouldn't normally see it,
Right. And like that's what we when we first sat down, I wanted to build our brand around, because like, are we like more of a cardistry brand? Yes. I love cardistry. I think the cardistry community is awesome. On the other hand, though, if you only focus on the cardistry community, you're missing out on like other people that love cards, like collectors and magicians. Like that's why we only do the little bit that we do with our courts, because we want magicians to be able to use the cards.
Right.
I started off as a magician, so You know, we always try to have the magician in mind when we're making stuff.
Right.
Like for instance, here, let me grab one of my favorite chords, and I came up with this as a funny like little like aha moment. But I was like, oh, people like magicians have this little thing they could use as a reveal. The Queen of Hearts on her mug is the King of Hearts, because like like back in the 2000s when you'd print it, like get a picture and you'd like get it on a mug for like your grandma.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Right. So like that was my thought, but I was like, oh my gosh, like a magician could use that as like a reveal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh look, so like we always try to keep the magician in mind as well, because it's not anything, it's not hard to us, to really try to make a deck that literally a collector, a magician, a cardist, like anybody could carry with them every single day.
Yeah. No, for sure. And so
awesome,
many
dude.
people love coffee too,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Coffee is just a big thing, and that's why I wanted to have coffee be one of the first things that we did that was kind of outside the fruit realm, because like it's a very popular item.
Yeah.
Like I drink at least 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day. So, and it's I definitely see this being a series that continues, just because there's so much you can do with coffee. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, look at how much Starbucks does with coffee, right? Like
Exactly.
you can come with macchiatos and everything.
I mean, half of that isn't even coffee related, to be honest, but
Right,
it works. It works.
Right.
Absolutely. And so with every OPC release, one of my favorite things, obviously other than the fun court cards, is all of the little additional things. Historically there's been shirts, there's been merch, which you have right now. There's been a lot of different things that you've always thrown into it. What do you have in store for this release? What you're willing to share, of course.
Right. So all I'm willing to share, here's the thing. I don't know if it's going to be here in time for launch, which I'm very upset about, because we shipped it by sea because we're like, we have months, it'll be fine. And things have gotten delayed because the world is the world.
Yeah.
And we made mugs.
Nice.
I'm very excited.
Nice.
We made 100 mugs, and we're going to see how those do. Which is nice, because I think it's better than t-shirts, because t-shirts, you run out of a certain size, and then you're like, those people that wear that size that want that shirt can't get that shirt anymore.
Yeah.
Mugs, it's a one size fits all. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So people that want them will get them. So yeah, there's a mug coming. It's very exciting.
cool.
It has a reveal on it.
Oh,
nice.
That's all I'll say.
dude,
All
you know
right,
what you should do? You just sell like on the site, just do like a deck and a mug.
Yeah.
That way people buy a deck, they get a mug. Or,
Right.
the package, the mug deck package.
The
Right.
mug deck.
And if the mugs come late, the mugs are late, we'll sell them like after launch, but we'll sell them with these. So a lot of people in the past like year have been like, oh my gosh, I'm new to OPC. Like I see people, like my friends have the stickers from like Squeezers V1, and like they have a peeler sticker, and like I just want the stickers,
Yeah.
So we decided to make a little sticker pack. You get 10 common stickers, and then you get 1 rare sticker. There are 2 different rare stickers. And of course, I'm sure you can guess that the rare in this pack is Grandpa Cam.
Is the avocado?
The iconic,
I love that
iconic,
so much.
iconic Grandpa Cam to stick on, anything you want.
Oh,
And then, we have all the fruits. We have an avocado, the watermelon, the grapefruit, blackberry, strawberry, banana. And we also have the very first little OPC sticker.
oh, that is too cute. Man, that
So,
looks
yeah.
awesome.
So, and then I'm not going to say what the other rare sticker is. So it's kind of like Pokemon cards almost,
Yeah.
but it's like, stickers.
Very nice.
Now another tradition we have is we always get to see the amazingness behind the half brick box and what you have in store when it comes to that. Do we have anything special that we can share? Or
Yes. So there is no half brick box with this, because we wanted to take it a step further, and we wanted to put them in coffee bean bags.
I love
Dude,
it.
So three
good.
decks. 3 decks each will come in a coffee bag, and of course the bag, roasters, OPC. These bags
So
have
good.
drawstring. They're also made by people like a company that makes bags for coffee beans.
That's too
dope.
funny. That's so
So-
cool.
It's like the real deal.
Yeah,
And
nice.
there will also be a little like tea bag of coffee grounds in the bag, so it won't get everywhere because it's in a tea bag. But you'll get that like nice, fresh, like
The smell,
walk
yeah.
into the coffee
That
shop
is
smell.
dope.
Oh yeah.
I like that you persevere over the whole like smell thing. I like that you keep trying to get the sense into these cards any way you can. I like it, Cam. I like it a lot.
This was a no-brainer because like
Yeah.
it's just coffee. It's not
Yeah.
like a spray, you know.
And bro, this is definitely by far my favorite one, and I haven't even smelled it yet. Like,
oh yeah.
yeah, it's crushing it with the little tea bag in the bag. That's cool. And it comes with 3 decks, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah. So they come in. So like you buy 6 decks, you get 2 bags.
Nice.
So
Nice.
and then
And
of course with the order you'll get a coffee sticker. Let me see if I can find. You'll of course get a coffee sticker. You know, because why not? Let's see.
And now is the scent that comes in the roaster's bag, is it a dark roast or a light roast?
It's actually a medium roast because because it's the house blend.
There you go.
The
Okay.
house blend, so we got the medium roast.
I like
Right.
how much thought goes. This is why I asked. I asked and I laughed because I knew you'd have an answer, and that's why I
Right.
love it. Oh,
That's cool.
So
That's
then
fun.
also orders of 11 and less will receive 1 passport.
nice.
Oh, the new green passport. This
I
is
like
the
the
first time
green
anybody's seen
passport.
this as well.
Dig
Nice.
it. Nice.
And then yeah, it's just like it's like the other passport, but it's just green.
Sweet.
So for new people that have already sent out their exotic deck passport, they will get a new passport to start.
Nice.
And also, if you get the coffee sticker and you're working on another like a blue passport, you can put the coffee sticker in your blue passport.
Nice.
Gotcha.
As long as it's a passport and it has 6 different stickers in it. Yeah, just
Have fun.
You know, follow the instructions we posted in our YouTube video, and you'll get an exotic deck. So.
Nice.
And so, you know, now that you're releasing this second version of the Passport V2, what if someone is building out a second passport having already submitted their first? In 6 decks, are we going to be looking at the exotic V1, or can we expect a future exotic deck for another passport?
That is a good question. It depends on how many exotic decks we have redeemed.
Okay, nice.
So over the next 2 or 3 decks, we really want to see how many passports we get in.
Okay.
Of course, since this is our first thing and no one's really done anything like this, we're kind of trying to like feel out how everything's going. So it's gonna be one of those things where if we have a good amount of exotic decks left, and Kevin, you know, does the numbers and does the math, and you know, there's not going to be that many more passports redeemed, or like say we have like 50 left. You know what I mean? We might just after 2 or 3 decks put them up on our website for $75 each because we want to reward the people that like bought a single deck.
Yeah.
So like, of course, we want to make it more expensive than like if you were to buy one single deck each launch.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, to reward those people that do the program. So we might do that if we have any left. It's going to be one of those things where it's kind of got to be like how many do we have left? How many passports do we still think are out there?
Right.
Because we kind of don't want to sell them. We want people to only be able to get it with passports,
Which will be fun, man.
right? Because it's like a journey. I'm actually working on like the announcement video for the exotic deck right now.
Nice.
And just to think that a year ago we were like getting the first sticker. It's so weird that
Crazy.
we're here now.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's awesome, man.
yeah, it's been a journey.
Without a doubt. And so I love the fact that, you know, you're building that journey with these decks, and it's not just about the individual decks, though. Roasters is probably, I say this every time, this is going to be my favorite OPC deck, because every time you come out with one, I'm just like, man, this deck is awesome. Like,
Right.
you crush it every single time.
It's the
So-
goal. Every new deck is my favorite new deck.
Nice.
And that's key, though, man. And I think that's part of why you do so well with this, is because you really try and put yourself in everyone's shoes with this. It's not just about what you like, it's about what the community and what the OPC fans will like. And you do a phenomenal job with it, man. And I know not only is this going to be an awesome deck, I know every deck after this is going to be exciting. I'm super excited for what the rest of 2021 holds for OPC. And I know for anyone out there who has not joined the garden hangouts yet, this is still a thing, right?
It is still a thing.
Exactly.
We've had some like it's been
attrition.
It's been so interesting having having these community groups and watching them grow over the past year, because we also started that a year ago.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic and all that. So it's just been super cool to watch them grow. We've had some of the groups fall off, but we've had a lot of the groups that continue to grow and get new members and continue to just be awesome.
That's awesome though, dude.
So yeah, and I think it's such a cool incentive to because the OPC hangout groups, if you didn't know, go sign up on our website. They get 24-hour early access to all of our decks. So we're not like a brand that they sell out in 2 seconds. They're in your cart, you go to buy them, and then you miss them. But they do sell out in a couple hours. So if you don't want to have the stress of being there on time, you can always get 24-hour early access.
Yeah. Well, and it's great too with the whole time zone thing. And I know the shift to 1 o'clock was probably related a lot to time zone issues across the world with people buying it. But the truth of the matter is there is no perfect time zone. So that nice 24-hour early access for the Garden Hangout members really is a priceless perk.
Right. Yeah. And they've been really because we give them a link. So they've been so good about making sure that it's for them. They're not sending it to people. They're not sending it to their friends. It's for them. It's their payment for being such an awesome community member and being a part of a group. So
that's cool.
We also have a Discord. If you guys aren't a part of our Discord's pretty lit too. I really have enjoyed what me and Lewis. If you don't know Lewis, he's awesome. I think Gunther Rolf on Instagram, super awesome guy. He's made our Discord so freaking cool. I can't nice. He is the Discord god. We have an OPC bot that plays poker with people.
Nice.
We have a command that's what OPC deck are you? It's so much fun. So if you're not a part of that, we play Among Us all the time together, and we have a gaming channel and we hang out all the time. So it's super, super fun.
We'll definitely drop an invite in the description below for the OPC Discord too for anyone who wants to join.
Yes. So, because I think it's not just about cards. We are doing the plug about roasters.
Yeah.
But we're not all about the cards. It's also about the community and fostering a place for people to get into cards and learn about Magic and cardistry and card collecting and all that kind of stuff. So.
And that's why we love having you on, Cam, because we get to talk about not just the new deck that's coming out, which is always awesome, but how it ties into that community effort. And I love to see the continued push for community within OPC.
Yeah, sure.
We're actually starting something this coming month that our Discord's heard about, but David Kohler, since he is now the OPC magician,
nice.
And he's no longer with Nobody Knows, we're doing monthly Magic and cardistry challenges. So they're similar to what he did with Nobody Knows, but he's handling the Magic side, and then Caitlin Chen, Small Hand Things, is making the videos for the cardistry challenges, which would be very fun. And I specifically wanted her, 1, because she's awesome.
Yeah.
But 2, because of how small her hands are. Because if you see somebody do it with that small of hands, there's
no excuse. Yeah, 100% no excuse. Exactly. Yeah. When for anyone who doesn't know Caitlin, when she holds a mini deck, it looks normal size. One of the best cardists on the scene coming up, really, and phenomenally, awesome about the community. So if you don't know her and you're curious about it, go check out her Instagram as well, and check out DK Magician as well, because David is awesome. But it's so great to see you building this community around you, both internal to the organization of OPC and to the community as a whole, because you really are surrounding yourself with some great people who are just awesome, fun people, man.
Right. Yeah. And I love it. I really think that it's such a fun time, and the OP, the challenges are going to be awesome. There's actually a challenge that'll be on Instagram, and then there will be a Discord exclusive challenge. So, nice. Of course, the winners of that will get decks and all that kind of fun stuff. So
very cool. Yeah. Dude, that sounds like things are coming together great for OPC so far this year, and I'm excited to hear that.
Oh yeah. I'm so pumped for the rest of the year. If y'all think this deck is awesome, whoo!
Well, we look forward to the next one, man. That's for damn sure.
No doubt. Shit, I'm still looking forward towards this one. So
I know.
But
I know.
that being said, for anyone who's excited about the roasters, you're going to want to make sure to not miss out. It's dropping on May 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Early bird price of $8.95, and after that first 72 hours, it's going to be going up to $12. So you can find those at riffleshuffle.com. The link will be down in the description below.
Word.
Thank you
very
so much, Cam. We love
We
you, man.
love
Thanks
you.
for coming
You're
on.
welcome. Hey, if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? First of all, we didn't say it. You got to subscribe to Deckin Around.
Oh my God. Oh my
What
God.
are you doing? Like
We
the video.
stole Cam's job. We
Yeah,
stole
like the
Cam's
video.
job.
Leave a comment. Ring that bell so you know when they drop videos.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh my God. 100%.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What
I
are
don't know.
Steve and I doing?
Right, yeah. Come on, man. I got you.
If we didn't have Cam around, we would be lost. That is for sure. So guys, make sure to check out the roasters dropping next week. It is going to be an amazing deck. It'll definitely perk you right up. So check it out.
And in the words of Cam, okay, bye.
Goodbye.